Aries, have you noticed it? That subtle, internal shift that feels less like a spark and more like a steady, quiet hum. For a sign that usually lives at 100 miles an hour, this February might feel incredibly strange. You might feel unusually reflective, perhaps even a bit off your usual game or disconnected from the high-octane drive that usually defines you. But here's the truth you need to hear right now. You aren't losing your fire, Aries. You're internalizing it. You are moving from a brush fire to a deep, subterranean heat. There is a specific reason why your intuition is screaming at you to pay attention right now, and why the old ways of pushing through, grinding, and forcing results simply aren't working this month. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of this unique, energetic landscape and look at why February is the most pivotal, quiet month you've had in years. This isn't just a calendar change. It's a cosmic recalibration of your entire spirit. Usually, Aries, you're the pioneer. You are the one who initiates, the one who strikes the match, and the one who leads the charge into the unknown. But February brings a different, more fluid frequency. The planetary alignment right now is shifting away from the external world and asking you to move from your head down into your heart and your gut. The energy this month is heavily concentrated in the sectors of your chart that deal with the subconscious, the endings, the unseen realms, and the preparation for a major new cycle. It's like the universe has placed a giant pause button on your external world so you can finally hear the whispers of what's happening in your internal world. For many Aries individuals, this feels like a waiting room energy, and let's be honest, Aries, you hate waiting rooms. You can see the door, you know where you want to go, and you're ready to sprint, but the handle isn't turning just yet. This isn't a cosmic punishment or a sign of failure. It's a vital period of soul-level architecture. The energetic shifts happening right now are designed to sharpen your awareness and refine your aim. You are being moved from a state of constant doing to a profound state of becoming. If you feel a bit more tired than usual, or if your social battery is draining faster than a phone with too many apps open, it's because your soul is doing heavy lifting behind the scenes. February is about the inner foundation. Before the tall building goes up, the foundation has to be dug deep into the dark earth. Let's talk about your mood, Aries, because it's likely been a roller coaster of introspection. You might find yourself more sensitive to your environment this month, almost like your skin is a bit thinner. Things that you used to be able to brush off, a snide comment, a messy room, a stagnant project, might suddenly feel significant or even unbearable. Your urgency, that classic Aries I need it yesterday energy, is naturally slowing down. Instead of rushing to the finish line, you're starting to stop and ask, why am I running this race in the first place? Is this trophy even something I want to keep? Your mental landscape is shifting from pure strategy to deep meaning. You're thinking more about your legacy, your impact, and your long-term peace rather than just the next win. This month, your intuition is functioning at an all-time high, almost like a superpower you're still learning to calibrate. You might find yourself knowing things before they happen, sensing the true intentions of others without a word being said, or feeling a physical pull towards certain people and away from others. Aries, lean into this. This isn't a time to overanalyze with logic or try to make sense of things through a spreadsheet. It's a time to trust the pings and the gut feelings you get in your quietest moments. If a certain path feels heavy or dark, it's okay to put it down. If a conversation feels draining, it's okay to step away without explaining yourself. You are learning the vital difference between a blind reaction and a conscious response. In your professional life and your general life direction, February might feel like a thick fog is rolling in, but I want you to see it as a protective fog. It's a celestial barrier preventing you from moving too quickly towards something that isn't actually meant for your future self. Aries, you are being guided to observe rather than act. In the past, you've been the one to charge the hill, often without checking what was on the other side. This month, the universe wants you to sit at the base of that hill, watch how the wind moves the grass, and notice where the shadows fall. Rethink your direction. Is the goal you set 6 months ago still the goal you want today? Are you chasing a dream that you've actually outgrown? There is a subtle but powerful redirection energy here. You might find that certain projects are stalling, emails are going unanswered, or meetings are being rescheduled for no apparent reason. Instead of getting frustrated and trying to kick the door down, Look at the extra time as a gift of preparation. Use it to refine your vision and sharpen your tools. The new you, the version of Aries that will emerge in the spring with a renewed roar, needs a different set of priorities than the old you. This is the month where you decide what those priorities are and what stays in the past. Your energy is also shifting significantly when it comes to how you relate to others. February is the month of the selective connection. You are developing a much lower tolerance for superficiality, small talk, and fake vibes. You want depth, you want radical honesty, and most importantly, you want self-respect. You may find yourself naturally drifting away from certain social circles or dynamics that feel performative or one-sided. This is a beautiful, necessary time for Aries to set boundaries, not out of anger or drama, but out of a deep sense of self-worth. You're realizing that your energy is a finite, precious resource. Who deserves a seat at your table? Who supports the person you are becoming, not just the person you used to be when you were easier to please? You're moving toward emotional honesty, both with yourself and with those you love. This might lead to some big, uncomfortable conversations, but as long as they are grounded in your truth and spoken with a calm heart, they will lead to more freedom and less resentment. So, how do you navigate this different kind of month without losing your mind? Here are 3 grounded, actionable steps for every Aries to focus on. First, prioritize clarity over speed. If you aren't 100% sure about a big decision, wait. Don't let the world pressure you into a yes. The clarity you need will come by late February as the fog clears. There is no prize for being the first one to make a mistake. Second, audit your energy habits. Take a very close look at your daily routine. What leaves you feeling energized and inspired, and what leaves you feeling depleted and hollow? Start weeding out the energy leaks, whether that's an app, a habit, or a person. Third, practice active observation. Instead of trying to control the narrative or force a result this month, be the observer of your own life. Watch how people act when you aren't leading them. Watch how opportunities present themselves when you aren't hunting them. Information is your greatest asset right now. On the flip side, there are a few things to be very wary of, Aries. Do not force a closed door. If something isn't moving despite your best efforts, let it stay still. Forcing it now will only lead to burnout and frustration. Avoid the comparison trap. You might see others on social media sprinting, achieving, and shouting about their wins right now while you feel like you're in a slow-motion stroll. Remember, their timing is not your timing, and their season is not yours. Most importantly, don't ignore your body. This transition is physical as well as spiritual. If you need more sleep, take the nap. If you need a day of total silence, turn off the phone. Your body is processing a massive amount of energetic data right now, and it needs the rest to integrate those changes. Aries, remember, February is not a delay. It is a setup for a comeback. The universe isn't holding you back. It is holding the space for you to become the leader of your own life again. You are being prepared for a massive burst of creative and personal energy that is coming your way very soon, but you need this quiet, reflective window to make sure your internal compass is pointed in the right direction when that fire returns to the surface. Trust the process. Trust the silence. And most importantly, trust yourself more than the noise of the world. If this resonated with your soul today, please give this video a like so it can reach more of our Aries family who might be feeling lost in the fog. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How are you feeling so far this month? What have you been sensing? Drop a comment with Aries to claim this protective energy and hit that subscribe button for more grounded, intuitive insights every week. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and your fire.